So hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to discuss the topic of money bill. Let's start with what is the definition of money bill. So a bill is considered money bill only if it contains provision dealing exclusively with matters which are mentioned in Article 110 Clause 1. If it contains any other matter apart from those specified, it ceases to be a money bill. So it has to exclusively and only deal with the matters which are mentioned in Article 110 to be classified as a money bill. So let's look upon that what are the matters which are mentioned in Article 110. So a money bill is basically any bill which deals with imposition, abolition, remission, alteration or regulation of any tax. So if it is related to any kind of tax, then it's a money bill. If it is related to borrowing of Government of India, it is a money bill. If it is related to the custody and operation of Consolidated Fund of India and Contingency Fund of India. Consolidated Fund of India, basically all the income and all the expenditure of the Government of India is done and is made from the Consolidated Fund of India, and any type of emergency situation is handled from the Contingency Fund of India. Then if there is any type of appropriation of money from Consolidated Fund of India, is any type of expenditure is charged on Consolidated Fund of India, is there any type of receipt, custody, issue or audit of money from Consolidated Fund of India or public account, it will all be dealt under the money bill, and any matters which is incidental to the above subjects. So in a broad understanding, if any matter is related to tax, borrowing of Government of India, money charged from Consolidated Fund of India, appropriation of money from Consolidated Fund of India, any type of receipt, custody, issue or audit of money, or any other matter which is related to it, it will be classified as a money bill. Any other matter will not be classified as a money bill. So a bill is a money bill only if it contains the provision dealing exclusively with these matters. Now, what is not a money bill? So what is not a money bill is also important to understand, as there are different legislative procedure for a bill to be recognized as a money bill and how it is passed in the parliament. So these four category of bills are not considered to be a money bill, which deals with imposition of fines and penalties, demand or payment of fees for licenses, fees for services rendered, and taxes which are imposed by the local authorities such as municipality, panchayats. These are not classified as money bill. So any bill which is introduced dealing with fines or penalties, fees, services rendered and local authority taxes, these will not be categorized as a money bill. So if a bill contains any of these above matter, even along with others, so if these make only one of the provision of that bill, still they do not become a money bill and they will not be counted as a money bill. Now let's talk about that what are the certain features when a bill is classified as a money bill. The first important feature is that it can be introduced only in Lok Sabha. An ordinary bill can be introduced either in Lok Sabha or in Rajya Sabha. However, money bill is a special type of bill which can only be introduced in Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha cannot introduce a money bill. Then the second point is that prior recommendation of the president. So prior recommendation of president is necessary and it is mandatory before the introduction in Lok Sabha. So normally when an ordinary bill is passed, it is introduced in either house, passed by the next house, and then it is sent to the president for its assent. But in the case of money bill, prior recommendation of president is already mandatory before the introduction being made in the Lok Sabha. And the third point is speaker certification. So speaker tells whether a bill is a money bill or not, and under Article 110 Clause 3, speaker's definition and the speaker's decision is constitutionally significant, and it is basically not challenged and it is final. So if speaker decides that a particular bill is a money bill or it is not a money bill, then it is final. So these features ensure that money bill are under the exclusive control of Lok Sabha and maintain financial discipline. So what are the important features? Let's quickly revise. First, that it can be only introduced in Lok Sabha. Then a prior recommendation of president is necessary before its introduction in Lok Sabha, and that speaker certifies whether a bill is a money bill or whether it's an ordinary bill. Then we have to talk about that what is the special procedure for passing on a money bill. So the first step is basically introduction in Lok Sabha with President's recommendation as it is necessary. Then after it is introduced with the President recommendation, it is passed by the Lok Sabha by a simple majority. So there is no such like any type of special majority is needed. It is just simple majority is needed to pass basically the money bill. Then it is sent to Rajya Sabha because the money bill cannot be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Then the Rajya Sabha has basically two options which are regarding to the money bill. It can either discuss the bill, it can recommend the amendment, but it cannot reject or amend the bill. So the Rajya Sabha's power related to money bill is very limited, as it cannot reject the bill or it cannot amend the bill on its own. The Rajya Sabha must return the bill within the 14 days, and it can also send certain type of recommendation to the Lok Sabha. Now it is upon Lok Sabha to accept these recommendation or to reject these recommendation. If the Rajya Sabha does not return the bill within the 14 days, it is also deemed to be passed by both the houses, and then it is sent to the President for its assent, and normally the assent is given to the money bill, as it is basically coming or introduction is being done based upon the President prior recommendation only. So let's quickly just revise the procedure. It is introduced in Lok Sabha with President's recommendation, then it is sent to Lok Sabha where it is passed by simple majority, then it is sent to Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha here generally discusses the bill, it can recommend certain type of amendments, and it must return the bill within 14 days. Now it is upon Lok Sabha to accept these recommendation or reject these recommendation, and if the Rajya Sabha does not return the bill within 14 days, then it is deemed to be passed by both the houses, and it is sent to the President for assent. Now let's distinguish between the powers of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha which are related to money bill. Now related to the introduction of money bill, it can only be done in Lok Sabha. Money bill cannot be introduced in Rajya Sabha. Amendment can be made by Lok Sabha, and it has also the liberty to accept Rajya Sabha's recommendation or not. It can only make the recommendation. It is upon the Lok Sabha it has to accept or not. Then Lok Sabha can reject the passing of a money bill. However, it does not do it. But the power is not given to Rajya Sabha, and the final decision is upon the Lok Sabha. The Rajya Sabha has not much say, and the timeline which is given, the Lok Sabha has no timeline in passing the money bill. However, the Rajya Sabha must respond it within the 14 days. Thus, Lok Sabha enjoys exclusive supremacy over money bill and has a higher control over the money bill and financial scrutiny over it. When we talk about what is the President role, we have already seen that after being passed by the Rajya Sabha, or if it does not respond within 14 days, it is considered to be deemed to be basically passed by both the houses. It is sent to the President. Now the President must recommend its introduction. That's the first point which is related to President, and it cannot return a money bill for reconsideration after it is presented for assent, because it is being introduced with its prior recommendation only. Thus the President cannot return the money bill. However, further all options are available to the President, such as it can give assent or it cannot give assent, but the money bill is generally given assent by the President as it is introduced by its prior recommendation. The next point and the last point that we have to deal with regarding the money bill is that, for example, there is a tussle, or the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha cannot come to a single point relating to the money bill. So is there any procedure for joint sitting of both the houses? So this feature is normally present in the ordinary bill cases, but Article 108 that deals with joint sitting does not apply to money bill because Rajya Sabha cannot reject them. Right? So joint sitting is not applicable for money bill. This is an important point that has to be noted. So with this, we have dealt with all the integrities of money bill that are needed for UPSC exam. And let's quickly summarizing what all we have read. So we have discussed the definition of money bill, that it must exclusively deal with the matters which are mentioned in Article 110. Article 110 deals with matters such as tax, borrowing, consolidated fund of India, contingency fund of India, and public account. What is not a money bill? These 4 type of bills are not a money bill, which deals with fine or penalties, fees for license, fees for services rendered, and local authorities. Then further, what are the features of money bill? It can only be introduced in Lok Sabha. Prior recommendation of president is present, and speaker certifies whether a bill is money bill or not. Then what is the procedure for passing a money bill? We have seen. Then what are the powers of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Lok Sabha has greater power with respect to money bill as compared to Rajya Sabha. The president role is basically the president cannot return the bill which has come to for its assent, and it must recommend its introduction, and a joint sitting provision is not applicable in the case of money bill. So that's all pretty much for this topic. Keep learning, keep revising, and do subscribe and like the video if you like, and do follow for more polity videos. Thank you.